I am on my way to Pinery Provincial Park and looking forward to it. It's supposed to be sunshine all 3 days. A little cooler there along the water than just a couple kilometers inland, but still that sunshine is going to make it great. And you're probably thinking, Ben, you got a couple empty seats there. Where's Cheryl? Where's Jax? Well, Cheryl and I had a little fight. You know how it is. No, I'm just kidding. No, Allie really wanted to come with us on this trip, and she has a lot of work to do today. She's a freelance photo editor, and she needs a stable internet connection. And we know at Pinery that it's really hit and miss when it comes to the cell phone service and being able to create a Wi-Fi hotspot. So Cheryl is going to come up with Allison and Jax a little later on in the day, and then we are going to do our usual thing. Part of this video today, we are going to be doing a behind the scenes. So I'm going to be showing you the camera equipment I use, some other equipment I use, and then show you how we do some of the shots that we do, and how the magic is made from behind the camera. So looking forward to it. Can't wait to see Cheryl, Allie, and Jax again soon. I'm going to be setting up all on my own. I don't think Cheryl thinks I can, because I never do her part. I only do my part, but I have to do both parts this time. I think I can figure it out, though. We'll see how it goes. Might be a little tricky backing in. We'll do it, though. Let's go. Hello.
Checking in?
Yep.
Do you know your campsite number?
Yep, 762.
We are at Pinery Park now, meaning we're not in the permits.
Yes, please. Do I have to go to the next check-in, or is
No, you
the
are all
gate?
checked
Okay,
in.
the gate's open by the. Yeah, great.
There you go.
Okay, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Have a great weekend.
Well, there are 2 dump stations here. So the first one had like 5 or 6 trailers in line, and I know sometimes it takes 25 minutes, 30 minutes to fill up, so that could be a long wait. So I just went to the second dump station. There's nobody here at all, so I'm filling up. I found out that our friends Steve and Patty were in the line to the first one. They saw me pull in and turn around, and then they called me. So I just called them from here to let them know that this one's open, and they just got blocked in. So it might be a little longer. I was kind of hoping to have Steve help me back in, but we'll see what I can do on my own. Both the dump and the water fill are threaded. Looks like nice new hoses for the beginning of the season.
That trailer.
I don't have my wife helping me back in.
I can give you a hand.
Yeah, that would be great.
Awesome, Mike Perry. Lisa?
Hi, Lisa.
This is the guy who does all the videos on YouTube. Welcome to the Pinery.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Campers are awesome. They could see me struggling, try to back in here because Cheryl's not with me. So they just offered to help out. Mike helped me back right in there. And Lisa, she was helping with the communication because we didn't have our phones going.
Relay the message, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And look who I found. Cheryl came along for the trip. See, I told you she didn't leave me.
Made it.
She made it.
I made it. Hello, everyone.
And we have Steve and Patty here again. They're joining us on this trip.
Look at, we actually wore our shirts today too. We didn't even
Plan it.
This wasn't pre-planned. It just happened.
That's right. It wasn't pre-planned. Looks like you're going out for a bike ride now.
We are, yeah. We're gonna go snoop around, see some of the trailers in the park.
Nice. We're going to do that in a little bit.
Pinery Provincial Park is 4 hours west of Toronto, near the town of Grand Bend. is classified as a natural environment park. It has 10 kilometers of sandy beach on the shores of Lake Huron.
So this is a lot of our gear that we use when we film these videos. I'm going to go through a little bit of it. We're going to start with the cameras over here. And I'll tell you that 90% of our videos are filmed with GoPros. Over the years, I've changed them up. But we started with a GoPro Hero Session 5, and that was just a little cube of a camera. There wasn't even a video screen on it. I couldn't see what I was filming. I just had to point and shoot and hope that I got it. I couldn't even review it afterwards until I actually put it on the computer. On season 1, episode 2, started filming with that camera, and it bricked. It just died within 15 seconds. We were at Rondo. That was supposed to be season 1, episode 2. It didn't happen. I had to film Rondo a couple seasons later. So at that point, I then got a GoPro Hero 7 Black. Now that's this camera right here. This camera I used for seasons, most of season 1 and season 2. And this was the main camera. I did all the vlogging with this camera, filmed everything with it. It's a great camera. It has the full screen on the back of it, so I was able to actually frame my shots, and that was really nice. The benefit of using a GoPro is there's great stabilization in there, so you can attach it to a bike, and when it's vibrating all over the place, it still gives you a steady shot. When you're holding it and walking, it still gives you a fairly steady shot. Really love the GoPros for that. Then I upgraded from the Hero 7, and I went to the Hero 9, but it looks a lot like the 13. The benefit with the 9 and cameras and the GoPros since then, this is the 13, is it has a front screen on it. That was a game changer. Now when I've got the camera towards me, I can frame the shot and I can see what the camera sees. It helps a lot to get the right lighting. I'll be ready to talk and realize that my face is dark and the background is light, so I can just move around to find the right lighting and background. So I could get different angles of things, and when we go out kayaking on the paddleboard, Cheryl can take a camera and I can take a camera. So that opened things up a little bit. So the GoPro Hero 9 was the one we used for seasons 3, 4, 5, and 6. And at the end of season 6, just last fall, I got the GoPro Hero 13. And it's an upgrade from the 9. It just makes things a little bit better. It has some extra features on it, but I don't use a lot of the real fancy stuff. I do like using the camera for some time lapse, which is when the camera's still and it's filming something high speed, like filming clouds in the sky. I like using it for the time warp. Usually when we're driving the truck, the time warp will go and make everything go fast. Time warp is for when the camera is moving. Time lapse is for when the camera is staying still. And then there's the star trails. That's a pretty cool thing that you can do there too. I like that. A couple of things that I've added to the camera that make it more usable is I have a GoPro Media Mod. And this is the Media Mod right here. And all you do is you open this up. You open up the side door on the GoPro. You can take off this. That exposes the battery there and the connection. Put it in, close it up. What this is it has a better microphone on it. It can be a forward-facing microphone, it can be a rear-facing microphone, depending on what you need for the shot. It also has a cold shoe on top, and that's to attach things, such as a little light. You can slide that on there, or microphones. We have microphones like this. We can slide another microphone on there. So that's a handy thing. And then we use various tripods. So let's get into the tripods that we're going to use for the GoPros. So most of the time, in the beginning, I was using a tripod like this. I can hold it like that. It opens up. I can extend it. So I can hold it like this. I can vlog like this. Also in the bottom of it, it has a little stand. I think this is called a 3-in-1. There's the GoPro version. This is a knockoff version of it. But you can set your GoPro up like that and you can use it. So this is a very versatile one. I use this a lot in the beginning. And then I have the float mount. So if I'm going to be taking a GoPro into the water, I'm going to use the float mount. Now, with the Media Mod on, it is not waterproof. So don't use that. I usually use in the water now, I use the 7, and I put it on here, and that's basically my water camera now. Another one for in the water is this right here, and this fits the 7. So the 7 just goes right in the back here. And now this looks like a funny little item, but when you want to get a shot in the water where you have the water level at the middle of the screen, so you can see underwater and above water at the same time, that's where you need something like this. If you don't have this, the shot is just not going to work. You need the distance from the camera lens, and that's what this provides, and you can get a great shot that way. Also, what you can do is you can take off this bubble part, and you've got another floaty handle, so that's handy. In the beginning, I was using this little Gorilla Pod for the GoPro. It's designed for small action cameras. This little tiny one is really flimsy. It's plastic. Sometimes it would come apart. I didn't really like it very much. So I ended up getting the heavier duty one, Gorilla Pod, which is for the big DSLR cameras. So I got it for my Canon 90D, and it's a big metal one. It's much better. When I discovered that I don't want to be vlogging with my Canon 90D, I'm just not steady enough to do that, I then used that Gorilla Pod for my GoPro cameras, and much better quality. It worked out really well. I also have a tiny little tripod like this that I use at times. Then there's different mounts. I have a clip-on mount, so I can clip it on to things. I have a mount here for the head. Put it on like this. I often use this when I'm on the stand-up paddleboard or when I'm on the kayak. That works well. I stuck a floaty to the back of it in case it fell off my head. The camera would float. I also have a floaty that just goes right on the camera itself. So you pop the camera in there, and if the camera falls in the water, it floats. As you can tell, don't want the camera to sink. Don't want to lose the camera. The main one I use right now, when I got the GoPro Hero 13 last fall, is I got a GoPro Volta. This is a selfie stick, or it's a handle for it. It's a nice grip. It can also be used as a tripod, so you can set it down like that. It plugs into the camera, and this is actually equal to more than 3 batteries for the camera. So for all these other cameras, I have the batteries here, and when I go out, I have to grab a couple extra batteries, and I'm often changing batteries on the go. Since I got this, my GoPro Hero 13, I only have 1 battery for it, because I've got it plugged into this. This plugs right into the camera, and I'm able to record all day with this. It also has controls on the back that I can use the controls here where I don't have to actually go up and touch the camera. I can control everything from here. So this has been excellent for me. Really, really like this item right here. That's what I'm using almost all the time with my GoPro Hero 13 now. There is another camera mount I have right here, and that is for the dog. So this is for the Jax cam, or formerly the Kingston cam. You can strap that onto the dog, can put a GoPro up here, so it's looking out over the dog. You can also put one on the chest. I haven't put one on the chest yet though. But yeah, we can get some really cool angle shots when we use this. Do have some other mounts, but I'm not going to go through everything right here. For the truck, I've had a couple of mounts right here. Could put a GoPro on there. You'll often see that as I'm pulling into a campground or a campsite. You can see me in the driver's seat, and you can see outside. We can have that forward facing or rear facing. And you can see, put one here on Cheryl's side too. And inside the truck, I got a mount right here. Again, it can be forward facing, getting the road, getting time warp video, regular video, forward facing, or you turn it around and you get us sitting in the truck. I then have this camera, a Canon 90D DSLR. I got that a few years ago because that's what all the big YouTubers are using as their main camera for vlogging and getting most of their shots. It's a really good quality camera, but because I can't really hold it in my hand and get good steady shots, it's been relegated to being used for tripod shots. So this is me vlogging with the Canon 90D. I am not the steadiest of people. This has some minor stabilization in it, but it is definitely not good enough for what I like. I need a much steadier hand for this. So that's why I stopped using this as a vlogging camera. As opposed to vlogging with the GoPro Hero 13, it has excellent stabilization. I can move the camera around like this. It's going all over the place, and the footage looks mint. So for somebody with a shaky hand, this is the camera to use. So all the Coles notes you see are done on the Canon 90D. A lot of the shots of the campsite, when we say this is us and show you the campsite, a lot of that are done on the Canon 90D. I briefly talked about microphones. Well, we do have Rode microphones, and they're Rode Wireless Go 2 microphones. Those are microphones. You can attach one to the camera. It can go on the GoPro Media Mod, or you can attach to the Canon camera. And you have the receiver on the camera. You have the transmitter here. The transmitter itself is a microphone, but then it's kind of a bigger rectangular thing up on your shirt here. Or you can get the lavalier mic that plug into the transmitter. It's a very small microphone, just clips onto the shirt. It's a little more inconspicuous. If it's really windy out, you can attach one of these to it. They call them a dead cat. It helps reduce the noise of the wind. With this microphone, you can hear me fine at this distance. You can hear me fine at this distance. You can even hear me fine at this distance. How's the GoPro hear me? And then I also have this microphone. I usually use this on the Canon when I am doing some stuff outside. It's already got a dead cat on it. Now here's a cool little device that my family got me for Christmas. It's a gimbal. It's a DJI Ronin RS3 Mini, and it's meant for the DSLR camera. So my Canon 90D goes in this. And this is a very cool device. I can finally get stable shots with it. It's also a little tripod. So those vlogging shots that I couldn't get before, I can get it with this. Now the only issue is I put a heavy camera on here and I've got this and I'm holding it out like that. I can't do it for too long. So I think the GoPros are great. I'm going to stick with the GoPros for that. But this is really nice. I can finally use the Canon to get some really good quality shots and get a nice depth of field in some of my shots. So I'm looking forward to using this in the very near future. Just used a little bit so far. And this is us, yurt number 1 at Bruce Peninsula National Park. This is the first yurt closest to the parking lot. Now, another camera that I have, another action camera, is the Insta360 X3. Love this camera. It's a 360 camera, which means it films in 360 degrees all around it. And then you can choose in editing what view that you want. This is really good for faking drone shots. You can put it on something like this selfie stick. This is a 10-foot selfie stick. 10 feet long anyway, goes out all the way. And so you can get this way up in the air. With me, you're talking 16, 17 feet in the air, and then bring it down. It kind of looks like a drone shot like this. You can do some other cool shots like this. And you only have to film it once, and you can take a whole bunch of different views from that same footage. So show the exact same scene multiple ways. So this is a handy little camera to have. I usually use it just for kind of the cool shots, and I don't want to overuse it because we're not a real techie channel. We're all about the park reviews, but it is nice for some cool shots. The last camera I have, had this for a long time. It's a DJI Spark drone. Has a little camera on the front there. I control it by putting my phone in here and then fly it around. Now, I hardly ever use it anymore. It's illegal to fly a drone in provincial and national parks, so I can't do that. So it's rarely used. Really, all this is mostly used for now. I sometimes use it when we're driving to and from a park, when we're out on country roads. I'll get out of the car, put the drone up, and then film Cheryl driving the truck and trailer past, or just driving the truck past, getting shots like that. It's a lot of work. It's going to be like 15 to 30 minutes in order to get, 3 or 4 seconds worth of video. So we don't do it that often. And most of the cool scenes are in the parks, and we can't use a drone for that. So it is rarely used now. Then the big job for me is when we get home, I got to put all this footage together, and I need to find some music for it, and I need to edit it all together to come up with the final video that I'm going to upload to YouTube, and you're going to see. We'll see how this expands over the next seasons, but we hope to be doing this for a long time. Okay, Jack, ready to go in?
In you go, buddy. Oh, I can't see him. Where am I?
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, you stay there. Good? Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
You're doing. Oh, look at you, Jax. You got your spot.
Out of there.
You got room? Kinda.
Oops. There we go. Okay.
Away you go, boys. Yay!
Yay, you're in the water.
So this kayak I'm in here, it is a Wilderness Systems Pungo 125, and it looks a lot like the last kayak that we had, but it isn't. If you remember back at our review of Silver Lake Provincial Park, our camping neighbor Brian, he let me take out his Wilderness Systems Pungo 125 to see how it would work with Jax, and it worked really well. So Cheryl, she's a really good shopper. She was online watching Facebook Marketplace. She saw this one come for sale in our city, and we went and scooped it. It's new to us. Obviously, it's pre-used, and now Jax is loving it, and he's coming with us in the kayak. And you can see what I did is I added a couple fishing rod holders in the driveway at home. At the front, I went and drilled a hole in the kayak there, put the fishing rod holder in there, did the same thing right here at the back, put the rod holder in there, put it over here so I can access it. And they're not for fishing rods, they're for my Insta360. And as you can see, I got my Insta360 in there, and I can film that way. So that is a very cool way of doing this, and it kind of looks like a drone is following me when I'm traveling along. So we are so happy, and by the way, thank you again, Brian from Silver Lake, for letting me try your kayak. It's great. This is the kayak for us. It's got a nice big open cockpit, and that's why Jax can fit it easily between my legs, and he's pretty comfortable here. So this is filming from the front. Put the selfie stick in there. It's not up all the way, but this is how we film from the front. It looks like this. Here we are. And this is how it looks when it's in the back of the kayak. And you know what? You can get it to go any other way in post-production. You can film it this way, that way, anything you want. And this is it from the front view. And what I forgot to mention, the coolest part of this camera, it automatically erases the selfie stick. I don't have to do anything with it. It just removes it from the picture.
Well, he's just perfect sitting in there. perfect day for a paddle. Saw lots of turtles, lots of geese. Jack's had a great time.
I'll take the leash. Come on. Okay, let's go. Come on. Okay.
Oh, God.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes or an hour or two. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
Tails are wagging, let's go play. Jack's the dog, will guide the way. For parks and trails, he's sniffed it through. It's Jack's, pause and play with you.
Okay, Jax, guess what? It's time for you to give us your rating of Pinery Provincial Park and how the doggies like it.
And how many dog paws prints we're giving it. So let's see. All the trails are dog friendly. We have an on-leash dog beach. And there's a lot of areas along the river that doggies can go down and get a drink of water.
The good thing about the dog beach is if you want to come down and spend the day at the beach, you can come down and bring your furry friend, but they do have to stay on leash.
Yeah.
But you can go in the water with them and stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have any off-leash area, and there's no designated dog exercise area. So it would be nice if there is something off-leash.
Yeah.
But there isn't, but that's okay. So Jax, what's your rating on this? How many paws?
Look at the camera.
There we go.
Look at the camera.
You know what? That looks like a 5 to me. I think that's a 5.
5? High five?
High five.
There we go.
There's the paw review, 5.
Well, thanks for joining us for this special episode.
It was kind of fun showing you all the stuff that we use and the way we do things when we prepare these park reviews for you. So I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. And next week,
We are off to McGregor Point Provincial Park.
and that'll probably be in 2 weeks for you.
That's right.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.